Welcome to Trading Nation. I'm Sara Eisen. Let's take a look at the transport stocks surging on Monday. The group up more than 2% on the heels of J.B. Hunt earnings and ahead of CSX and United earnings Tuesday after the bell. So is now the time to buy the group. Stacey Gilbert is with Susquehanna and Wald is with Oppenheimer. Stacey, let's start with you. What are the options market telling us about the implied moves for some of these upcoming transport earnings?
Yeah, in general, most of the implied moves are fairly in line. But what I would say from a fundamental perspective, we do cover these stocks fundamentally. And our transport analyst, Bascom Majors, is definitely positive on some of these names. If we just take a step back on trucking, generally speaking, we thought the investor concerns about 1Q profits being weaker because of harsh winter weather and inconsistencies with railroads was really short-sighted, because a lot of our channel checks that Bascom has done suggest that for truck-levered companies, this is the best fundamental backdrop that they've seen in a decade. So two names I throw out there, J.B. Hunt, Sara, as you mentioned, they did report earnings. Yeah. That is up today. We continue to like it long-term, 20% upside from here. A name that's a little smaller within the group, smaller cap, is Hub Group. That's ticker HUBG. Similar type of story. We see about 22% upside from here. And we think that this is the cheapest way to play the trucking upcycle. Just switching quickly to rails, you mentioned that we do have a couple of earnings reports coming up here. Two names we like here. Again, Bascom covering both of these with positive ratings. First is CSX, likes it from a midterm perspective, sees about 20% upside from current levels. But kind of an interesting name here is Norfolk Southern, ticker NSC. So this is really our contrarian call. Bascom's price target is about 22% above current levels. And from a valuation perspective, this is certainly cheap relative to peers. And Sarah, to your question earlier about options, this is the name where we've seen an increase in options order flow, where investors seem to be positioning bullishly in ticker NSC.
All right, good names to watch. Thank you. Ari, you're positive on this group as well. What do you see in the charts?
We are. The charts are bullish on the iShares Transports ETF, ticker IYT. There's three key points that I wanted to run through. First off, IYT, the trend is positive. We can make that case looking at the ETF's 200-day moving average. I think the slope of that moving average is a great proxy for trend. We can see still sloped higher. Point two would be that within this uptrend, we are seeing some signs of stabilization at an important support level. That support level is about $181. This was the ETF's peak back in October. We came down and tested it in early February, tested it again more recently. So we are seeing some signs of a base building at that important level. And then the final point is that we are now seeing some incremental improvement on the upside. More recently, to the strength that you led off with discussing, it is reversing the ETF's downtrend year to date. I think it would be the final confirmation. You're looking for a rally through 196 resistance. Add it all up, I think you can get there in terms of a couple stock ideas. You know, us too, we like large cap rails like Union Pacific, as well as mid cap truckers like Old Dominion.
All right, a lot of agreement between you two. We'll leave it there. Thank you, Stacey and Ari. And thank you all for watching Trading Nation. I'm Sara Eisen. We'll see you next time.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.